So today what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild an old man team. It's not the oldest team build that we could do. This is 35 and older. But if you guys want to see me rebuild the oldest team possible in MLB The Show, let's get this video to 200 likes. Yeah, that's right, 200. And if I didn't like that hand gesture I just made. But if we can get this video to 200 likes, I will do the oldest team possible and do a 3-year rebuild with them and try to rebuild that team. So if you guys want to see that, 200 likes on the video. So today, what I'm doing is 35 and older. I picked the best players possible, and we're going to try to win a World Series in one season. We're going to see how it goes and just try to win a World Series. So if you're enjoying the video, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And as always, in the comment section, let me know future videos you would like to see. If you missed last video, it's going to be on screen now, and the link to it is going to be up above me in the little eye icon. Go and give it a watch if you did miss it. And all social media links are down in the description below. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Go and give them a follow if you haven't yet. Above me is the username of the person who's been making the rosters that I've been using. Last night he updated all the every single roster, made sure every player was on the roster, made sure all the transactions were right and things like that. So if you're looking for an up-to-date roster, search this username in the roster vault. Other than that, guys, let's do this 35 and older team build. And remember, 200 likes if you want to see the oldest possible team in MLB The Show. So let's hop into it. Alrighty, here we go. And I know I did a video similar to this earlier in the year, but I thought I'd give it, you know, a new approach. Maybe try out a couple different players that I didn't do last time. So let's see who we have on the team. Starting pitching, we have Verlander, Greinke, Morton, Lester, Hamels, and Rich Hill. I think Rich Hill is going to be our long reliever. In the relief, we have Nishek, Sung-Hwang Oh. We have O'Day, Joe Smith, Oliver Perez, and Craig Stammen. And then no closer, because one of these guys is going to be our closer. So catchers, we have Yachty and Kurt Suzuki. And then first base, we have Edwin Encarnacion. At second base, for first base, I could have gone Votto. That was really the only other player that I considered. But we went with Edwin instead. For second base, there's a plethora of older second basemen. We have Howie, we got Ben Zobrist, Cano, and Pedroia. And then at third base, there really weren't too many good ones. I think the only one was David Freese. So I decided to go with a bunch of second basemen instead. At shortstop, we got Eric Ibar, who's really the only shortstop that's 35 and older. And then in left field, we have Shin Soo Choo. Center field, we got Brett Gardner. And then in right field, we got Nelson Cruz, Nick Markakis, and Hunter Pence. So there's some different players I could have gone with. There's some older players I could have gone with. But I figured if we wanted to do the oldest team possible as a rebuild, that I would hold off on that. So this is what we're going to do for the squad. Couple lefties in the mix, couple righties here and there. But this is what I'm kind of thinking we're going to rock with for the team. I like it. It's actually pretty well rounded. A lot of like good contact hitters. We got some power with Edwin and Cruz. And then just, you know, most likely good average guys. And then on the bench, we have Pence, Yachty, Pedroia, and Eric Ibar. Why is Cano at short? I don't want Cano at short. So we're going to rock with this for the team and see how it goes. I think it should go well. At least pitching wise, we should be pretty decent. I'm kind of intrigued to see where we stand. We're second in baseball, which I don't believe, but I'm not too sure why I also went with the West, considering we're gonna have to go against the Astros. Probably should have went with like the Central. That's usually my division of choice, but we'll see how it goes. It could go really well and we could end up winning the division or at least getting a wild card spot. So here we go. One season sim. Can this 35-year-old and older team get to the postseason, maybe even win a World Series? All right, so we're in September, and some of you guys have been commenting that you don't like where my camera is. So what I'll do is we'll look at like the standings and the statistics for the season, like league leaders and stuff, and I'll keep myself in the bottom corner. When we look at player stats, I'll move myself up to the top corner, and then we move back down to the bottom corner when we start quick managing games. So we won the division 105 and 57. Things went pretty well, I would say. We won the division by 10 games. We're the 27th ranked team now. Remember, we were like second or something at the beginning of the year, and we've already dropped down to 27th. So Nick Markakis was the batting average leader And then Justin Verlander looked like pitching wise, he was pretty good. I saw that we tied for something else, so I want to go see what it was. Home runs. We tied for home runs, so we didn't get that notification. That's like something small that you shouldn't happen. Like, if you just because you tie, why are you not getting a notification in your league leader stats? That's something small that should be fixed, but nothing crazy. So MVP went to Garrett Cole. Cy Young, Garrett Cole, obviously. We had a batting title for Nick Markakis, so that's good to see. And I'm actually kind of interested just to see where we ranked for a couple things. We did the best with batting average, most at bats, most runs, most hits, fifth most doubles, triples. I'm not assuming we're going to be anywhere close to the top. We're last, aren't we? We were almost last. Well, we were last. 21 triples. Home runs, we were sixth. Runs batted in, we were first. Okay, so offensively, it looks like we were pretty solid. So taking a look at the stats, what we'll do is we'll just show the pitching ones and then hitting ones when I'll move myself in the corner now. I'll just do that. Alrighty, so here we are, bullpen wise. Rich Hill already down to a 68. Holy cow. But looking at the rest of the bullpen, pretty happy with it. I might even move like Stam in here just because Darren O'Day struggled a bit because he dropped in rating, but pretty happy with the pitching. Verlander did well. Greinke not so much. Morton struggled a bit. John Lester was pretty good. And then Cole Hamels was pretty good. So we might rock like this for the postseason. Not terrible. Definitely not terrible. Lineup wise, Hunter Pence had quite a few at bats. Hit 321. 963 OPS. Okay. Yachty didn't do terrible. Okay. I'm cool with that. Dustin Pedroia wasn't bad either. I think this is the first time I've used Dustin Pedroia all year. And then Robinson Cano, pretty solid season, 340 average in 106 at bats. Solid. Ben Zobrist hit 313, 858 OPS. Howie Kendrick 290 with 31 home runs and 31 doubles. I will take that. Edwin, 46 home runs, 121 RBIs. He's a beast. That's why I picked him up. Nelson Cruz, the average may not be there. He's actually the exact same average as last season, but he had 39 home runs, so I will take that. Sin-Soo Choo, 27 home runs. Nice. 302 average. Gotta love it. Nick Markakis was had the batting title, so he had a good year. Like, even his OPS is high up there. Like, that's crazy. Kurt Suzuki was okay. And then Brett Gardner, okay, not terrible. And then Eric Ibar, meh, not the best, not the worst. I'm not gonna freak out about it. So we're taking on the Rays. Let's see how we do here against the Rays. I'm gonna move myself in the corner just in case we have to quick manage. That way I don't have to do it later. Let me move myself in the corner and then we'll get this series started. All right, back to the corner. Here we are. We lost as expected. I mean, why wouldn't we be in this situation? We one of the best teams in baseball, and I get that we're an aging team that's falling apart and may not be the best, but we shouldn't be this bad. I'm gonna give Charlie Morton the go. Actually, they kind of have a lot of lefties. Let's go Cole Hamels. See how it goes. We're going against Yanni Chirinos, whatever you want to call it. However you want to call them. We're up 2-0. I love it. Let's not go crazy here. That was huge. All right, bases loaded. We get out of that jam, and Kevin Kiermaier's on third. Sack fly brings it within 1. It's a tie ball game. That's not good. Let's not let them score anymore. How about that? That sounds like it's a good thing, and we can score instead. Ooh, okay. Sack fly. No. Kurt Suzuki, bases clearing double though. We're up 6-2. If Hamels can get me to the 5th or the 6th, I'd be pretty happy with that. And he's super tired. We're gonna take him out. He's facing a lefty. Let's go. Rich Hill gets the out. Just what I needed. 6-2 game. Let's see if Rich Hill can give us a little bit. Oh, there we go. 2 innings. I'll take that, or an inning and a third, whatever he did. I'm gonna take him out here. I feel like we should probably take him out just to be safe. It worked out. We played the matchup right. Heading into the last inning, we're going to go Nishak. Hopefully he shuts the door. He does. We're back in this series. Kind of. I mean, we still got to win 2 more games, but at least we're not swept. That's a good thing. So, let's go Greinke. Fingers crossed this doesn't get ugly. We're going against Blake Snell, so you never know what happens. We might get shut out. Greinke might implode. You know, crazy things could happen. So let's see how this goes. We're down 1-0, so it's not the best of starts, but at least it was only 1. Make it 2. Make it 3. Alrighty, so not good. Not good at all. He may only last like 4 or 5 innings. Double play, that one hurt. That one really hurt. It is 4-0. They have 10 hits. Zach Greinke has forgotten how to pitch, apparently. First and third, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing here. We're going to get the run, which is perfect. And then we're not going to get anything else out of that, which is very disappointing. O came in, shut the door. I think we're just a double play machine. I feel like anytime we have a situation where we got a guy on first with no outs, double play. Prove me wrong there. Bases loaded. Kurt Suzuki had a bases clearing double last time. Can he do it again? I'll take a run. I will take a run for sure. I'll take another run. Someone got out somewhere in that situation, which kind of sucks. But you know what? We're only down 1. As I say that, O is going to come out. We're going to go to Stammen. He's going to get us out. Top 9 comes down to this. Top of the lineup. This is where I'd want the lineup to be. Can we do it? Okay, that's good. Not the best situation. I'm going to pinch run. I don't think we have anybody with speed, though. We got 11 speed, 32 speed, 0 speed, and 31. Is it even worth it? Like, is it even worth it? That's the game. Oh, man. We came back. At least we came back. We made it a respectable, 12 to 11 hit game, 4 to 3 runs. It wasn't terrible, but we definitely fell off as a team. Like you can see, we went from what, 2nd or 3rd or something like that to 27th. Ratings plummeted. I think really these guys kind of stayed the same, but the pitching, Verlander was really the only one that kind of stayed consistent. I think Lester and Hamels did too, but I know these two were kind of meh. And then bullpen was kind of meh as well. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how the team did. 105 games. That's the most in baseball. And we couldn't fight off those pesky Rays. So unfortunately, that's how the team build does end. The 35 and older, the old man team build, whatever you want to call it. But if you guys want to see the oldest possible rebuild in MLB The Show, make sure you hit that 200 like goal. And I'll do it for tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content, and as always, let me know future videos you would like to see in the comment section. So guys, on screen now are going to be 2 videos, my most recent video and also one that YouTube recommends you check out. If you haven't seen either, go and give them a watch, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.